The Hensel twins' life took an unthinkable turn. What came next stunned the world. Abby Hensel's marriage to Josh Bowling seemed to mark a new chapter for the conjoined twins, but things were uncertain when Josh vanished in 2023, leaving behind unanswered questions and heartbreak. Years later, his shocking return brought chilling claims of conspiracies and threats that could upend their lives forever. What really happened during his disappearance, and who's behind it all? This extraordinary story of love, resilience, and mystery will leave you questioning everything. Abby and Brittany Hensel, born in 1990, are dicephalous conjoined twins. They share a body but have separate heads and necks. Their condition occurs in approximately 1 out of every 50,000 to 200,000 births. The twins have separate spinal cords, hearts, and other vital organs, but share lower body functions. Growing up in Minnesota, Abby and Brittany faced numerous medical challenges. They underwent several surgeries, including the removal of a non-functional third arm and procedures to correct spinal curvature and expand their chest cavity. Despite these obstacles, their parents raised them as normally as possible, encouraging them to pursue their interests and socialize with other children. The twins attended a private school in their hometown, where they made friends and participated in various activities. They learned to swim, ride a bike, and play musical instruments, demonstrating remarkable coordination and adaptability. Their ability to overcome physical limitations impressed both medical professionals and the public. In 2012, Abby and Brittany graduated from Bethel University with degrees in education. They pursued their shared dream of becoming teachers, a career that suited their passion for helping others. After graduation, they secured positions as elementary school teachers, working together in the same classroom. Their teaching careers showcased their unique abilities. Abby, known for her outgoing nature, excelled at explaining concepts and engaging with students. Brittany's calm demeanor complemented her sister's energy, creating a balanced teaching environment. Their success in the classroom challenged preconceptions about disabilities and inspired both students and colleagues. In 2021, Abby Hensel married Josh Bowling, a former U.S. Army veteran and nurse. The wedding was a private ceremony, but news of their union quickly spread, captivating public interest. The marriage raised questions about the dynamics of such a unique relationship, particularly regarding Brittany's role and the practicalities of daily life.
Brittany and Abby Hensel are clapping back at the haters. Brittany and Abby, the conjoined twins who starred in their own TLC reality series, are sending a message to all the online comments about Abby's marriage to husband Josh Bowling, posting to TikTok a picture of the couple with an audio that says, "This is a message to all the haters out there. If you don't like what I do, but you watch everything I'm doing, you're still a fan." The twins recently called out the comments in another post to TikTok on March 28th, with the video showing various ancient sculptures of conjoined twins, writing in the caption, "The internet is extra loud today. We have always been around."
The challenges of their relationship became apparent as they navigated public scrutiny and personal adjustments. Josh had to adapt to a life where his wife was physically connected to her sister, requiring constant communication and compromise. Brittany, while supportive of her sister's marriage, had to find her place in this new family dynamic. In early 2023, Josh Bowling suddenly disappeared without explanation. His vanishing act left Abby and Brittany in a state of confusion and heartbreak. The twins, who had always presented a united front, found themselves at the center of intense media speculation and public curiosity. Theories about Josh's disappearance range from him being overwhelmed by the unique pressures of the relationship to more sinister possibilities. Some speculated that he had simply abandoned Abby and Brittany, unable to cope with the constant public interest. Others suggested foul play, wondering if the challenges of their unusual dynamic had led to a tragic outcome. The impact of Josh's disappearance on Abby and Brittany's lives was profound. They faced renewed public scrutiny and had to navigate the emotional turmoil of losing a partner and brother-in-law. Despite the personal crisis, the twins continued their teaching careers, demonstrating remarkable resilience. Years after his disappearance, Josh Bowling unexpectedly returned. His reappearance was as shocking as his vanishing act. Observers noted a significant change in his demeanor. He appeared haunted and deeply affected by his experiences during his absence. Upon his return, Josh made alarming claims about the reasons for his disappearance. He alleged that he had uncovered information that posed a threat not only to their relationship, but also to their lives. Josh hinted at the involvement of powerful individuals who wanted to keep certain truths buried, suggesting a conspiracy that extended beyond their personal lives. Josh's claims included references to his previous legal troubles, including a paternity suit filed by his ex-wife. He alleged that this lawsuit, along with other controversies, was part of a larger scheme orchestrated by influential figures. Josh also mentioned connections to Jessie Beyer, a well-known influencer embroiled in her own scandals, implying that these seemingly unrelated events were part of a complex web of deceit. The public reaction to Josh's return and his startling allegations was mixed. Some were skeptical of his claims, viewing them as attempts to justify his unexplained absence. Others were intrigued by the possibility of a larger conspiracy, leading to widespread speculation and debate on social media platforms and in news outlets. The impact of Josh's return and subsequent revelations on Abby and Brittany's personal and professional lives was significant. The twins, who had always valued their privacy, found themselves once again thrust into the spotlight. They faced renewed scrutiny from the media and the public, with their every move analyzed and discussed. Despite the challenges, Abby and Brittany continued their work as teachers. Their dedication to their students and their profession remained intact, even as they dealt with the personal turmoil caused by Josh's disappearance and return. Their ability to maintain their professional lives in the face of such extraordinary circumstances was a symbol of their strength. The Hensel twins' story raises complex questions about love, commitment, and the nature of relationships. Their unique physical condition has always required them to navigate life differently from others. But the addition of marriage and Josh's mysterious disappearance and return added new layers of complexity to their situation. The loyalty and commitment demonstrated by Abby and Brittany throughout their lives, both to each other and to their respective roles in Abby's marriage, challenge conventional notions of relationships. Their ability to maintain a strong bond while allowing for individual growth and experiences provides a unique perspective on the nature of sisterhood and partnership. The perseverance shown by the twins in the face of lifelong physical challenges, public scrutiny, and personal upheaval is remarkable. Their story serves as an example of human resilience and the capacity to find happiness and fulfillment despite extraordinary circumstances. The Hensel twins' journey prompts a broader reflection on the nature of love and family. Their situation challenges traditional definitions of marriage and partnership, forcing society to reconsider preconceived notions about relationships. The complexities of their lives raise important questions about autonomy, shared experiences, and the boundaries of intimacy in exceptional circumstances. The story of Abby and Brittany Hensel, along with Josh Bowling, continues to captivate public interest due to its unique nature and the ongoing mysteries surrounding Josh's disappearance and return. Their journey from conjoined twins, defying medical odds, to successful teachers and navigating a complex marriage has been marked by both triumphs and challenges. The impact of these events on the twins' personal and professional lives remains a subject of interest. How they navigate the renewed public attention, manage their relationships, and continue their careers in the face of such extraordinary circumstances is an indication of their strength and adaptability. The Hensel twins' story intersects with broader societal issues, including privacy rights for public figures, the ethics of media coverage of unique medical conditions, and the challenges faced by individuals with disabilities in personal and professional spheres. Their experiences provide a unique lens through which to examine these complex topics. The legal and ethical implications of their situation, particularly regarding marriage and potential parenthood, raise important questions for medical ethicists, legal scholars, and policymakers. Their case challenges existing frameworks and may influence future discussions on the rights and considerations for individuals with rare medical conditions. The psychological aspects of their experiences, both as conjoined twins and as individuals navigating complex relationships, offer valuable insights for researchers in fields such as psychology, sociology, and human development. Their ability to maintain individual identities while sharing a body presents a unique case study in human cognition and social development. The medical aspects of the Hensel's condition are of major interest to the scientific community. Their longevity and quality of life provide important data for researchers studying conjoined twins and may contribute to advancements in the understanding and treatment of similar conditions. The ongoing nature of their story leaves many questions unanswered. The full truth behind Josh's disappearance and claims may never be fully known. The future path for Abby, Brittany, and Josh remains uncertain, with potential developments in their personal and professional lives likely to attract continued attention. The story of Abby and Brittany Hensel, along with Josh Bowling, is far from over. As they navigate their unique lives, their experiences will likely continue to captivate, challenge, and inspire others. Their journey serves as a powerful reminder of the diversity of human experience and the strength of the human spirit in the face of extraordinary challenges.
In the vast landscape of country music, few friendships have been as profound and enduring as that of Willie Nelson and Kris Kristofferson. As the autumn leaves fell in 2023, Willie Nelson, at 91, found himself the last standing member of the legendary Highwaymen, following the passing of his dear friend Kris Kristofferson at 88. He was born in 1936 in Brownsville, Texas. Kris Kristofferson emerged from a background steeped in military tradition. The son of Air Force General Lars Henry Kristofferson, young Kris seemed destined for a military career. His early life was marked by academic excellence and athletic prowess. He was a Golden Gloves boxer and a talented football player. The path to stardom took an unexpected turn when he became a Rhodes Scholar, studying literature at Oxford University. After Oxford, Kristofferson fulfilled his family's military legacy, serving as a helicopter pilot in the U.S. Army and achieving the rank of captain. However, his heart yearned for something different. The call of music was too strong to ignore. His bold spirit would later manifest in one of country music's most legendary tales, landing a helicopter in Johnny Cash's backyard to pitch him a song. Meanwhile, Willie Nelson, born in Abbott, Texas in 1933, was charting his own course through the music industry. Raised by his grandparents during the Great Depression, Nelson found solace in music from an early age. He wrote his first song at age 7 and was performing in local bands by age 10. His journey took him through stint as a disc jockey, a door-to-door salesman of encyclopedias and vacuum cleaners, and finally to Nashville, where he began to make his mark as a songwriter. The 1960s marked a pivotal time for both artists. Kristofferson was working as a janitor at Columbia Records in Nashville, writing songs in his spare time that would later become classics. His breakthrough came when Roger Miller recorded Me and Bobby McGee in 1969, followed by Johnny Cash's recording of Sunday Morning Coming Down, which won the Country Music Association's Song of the Year in 1970.
Baton Rouge, heading for the train, feeling nearly faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained. Took us all the way to New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana, blowing sad while Bobby sang the blues. With them windshield wipers slapping time and Bobby clapping hands, we finally sang up every song that driver knew. Freedom just another word for nothing left to do. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free.
Nelson, meanwhile, was struggling against the polished Nashville sound. His unorthodox phrasing and jazz-influenced guitar playing didn't fit the traditional country music mold. By the early 1970s, both men had become part of a movement that would be known as outlaw country, a rebellion against the slick production and strict conventions of Nashville's music establishment. Behind the success, both men faced their share of personal demons. Kristofferson battled with alcohol, at one point consuming a bottle and a half of Jack Daniels daily. This addiction cost him his helicopter pilot job. when he passed out at the controls and contributed to the end of his marriage to singer Rita Coolidge. Nelson, too, had his struggles, facing significant tax problems with the IRS in the 1990s and various legal issues related to marijuana possession. Yet these challenges seemed to strengthen rather than weaken their friendship, creating a bond of understanding that went beyond music. In 1985, country music witnessed a legendary moment when four of its biggest stars, Willie Nelson, Kris Kristofferson, Johnny Cash, and Waylon Jennings, came together to form the Highwaymen. The supergroup's formation wasn't a carefully planned business venture, but rather a natural evolution that began during an impromptu recording session at Johnny Cash's house. The four friends had gathered to record Jimmy Webb's Highwayman, and something magical happened when their distinct voices blended together. As Nelson would later remember, the magic was instant. Four different voices, four different styles, but somehow it all worked perfectly. This spontaneous collaboration led to their first album, aptly titled Highwayman, which soared to the top of the Billboard Country Albums chart. The title track became a #1 hit, establishing the Highwaymen as more than just a gathering of solo stars. They had become a formidable musical force in their own right. The Highwaymen's journey went far beyond their initial success, spanning 3 remarkable albums and countless tours through the late 1980s and into the 1990s. But what made this supergroup truly special wasn't just their chart-topping hits, it was the deep brotherhood that formed between these 4 legendary artists. Their chemistry extended naturally to the silver screen with their collective acting debut in the 1986 remake of The Stagecoach. The film showcased not just their musical talents, but their natural on-screen rapport, proving their connection transcended any single medium. Lisa Kristofferson captured the essence of their relationship perfectly when she said it was a decade of rolling laughter and love. The magic didn't end when the stage lights dimmed. After shows, these 4 icons would gather together, trading stories and songs in intimate sessions that became the stuff of country music legend. These weren't just post-show meetings. They were gatherings of kindred spirits who found in each other a shared understanding of music, life, and friendship. Their touring years created countless unforgettable moments, weaving a tapestry of memories that would bind these 4 friends together for life. The turn of the millennium brought profound changes. Waylon Jennings' health began to decline due to diabetes, leading to his death in 2002. Johnny Cash, still grieving for his wife June Carter, Cash followed in 2003. The loss of their bandmates hit Nelson and Kristofferson hard, but their friendship remained strong. In the years that followed, both men continued to perform and record. Kristofferson released several acclaimed albums, including This Old Road and Closer to the Bone. However, health issues began to take their toll. In his later years, Kristofferson faced what was initially diagnosed as Alzheimer's disease, but was later discovered to be Lyme disease. April 2023 marked a poignant moment in their story when Kristofferson made his final public performance at Nelson's 90th birthday celebration.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
Do you have a favorite memory? Off the stage, Chris smiled and recognized the crowd with a salute and a fist to the heart, and then a thumbs up. Gosh, if that was his final moment on stage, what a gift.
Performing alongside Rosanne Cash, daughter of their late bandmate Johnny Cash, Kristofferson showed that even in his final days, the magic was still there. The performance served as a beautiful bookend to their decades-long musical partnership. On September 28, 2023, Kris Kristofferson passed away peacefully at his home in Maui, Hawaii. The news hit Nelson particularly hard. "I hated to lose him," he told the Associated Press. "He left a lot of fantastic songs around for the rest of us to sing for as long as we're here."
He left a lot of fantastic songs around for the rest of us to sing for as long as we're here, Nelson said. Kris was a great friend of mine. And, we just kind of had a lot of fun together and made a lot of music together. Videos, movies. I hated to lose him. That was a sad time.
Now, as the sole surviving member of the Highwaymen, Willie Nelson carries their collective legacy. He continues to perform Kristofferson's songs, sharing stories of their friendship with audiences around the world. The impact of their collaboration extends far beyond their recordings. It helped shape the direction of country music and inspired countless artists who followed. Lisa Christopherson's words perhaps best capture the essence of the Highwaymen's brotherhood. Audiences adored them, but they couldn't know how great those men really were together behind the scenes. John and Chris's last words to each other were, "I love you." Same to Waylon. That's rare for men, and it was real. At 91, Nelson continues to tour and record, carrying the torch for his fallen brothers in music. If you just take the music part of it and go back to, Waylon and Chris and John and all of us working together as the Highwaymen, and then I am the only one left, and that's just not funny, he said. The story of Willie Nelson and Chris Christopherson represents more than just a musical partnership. It's a testament to the power of genuine friendship in an often superficial industry. Their legacy lives on, not just in their recordings, but in the countless lives they touched through their music and the doors they opened for future generations of musicians. As the sun sets on this chapter of country music history, Willie Nelson stands as the last highwayman, keeping alive the memory of his brothers in music through every performance, every story, and every song. In doing so, he ensures that the spirit of their friendship and their contribution to American music will never be forgotten.